This is the interesting part. Ian asks Patrik, based on your experience, is this situation unusual? A core player eligible for RFA wanting to hold off negotiations? And Patrick's responding, maybe a little bit, yeah. You don't always see this with an RFA. I think a lot of people, human nature is you might want to get this off your mind and focus on what's happening on the ice. But what are you hearing?
Well, you nailed it, Donnie. That comment by Allvin at the end there, you nailed it, because that created a bunch of contract Pettersson panic on Twitter yesterday. The key word here is patience. When I talk to all parties involved, they understand that. The Canucks want to sign this guy yesterday. But as J.P. Barry and Pat Brisson remind me weekly, he's an RFA, Don. As you said, he's not a UFA. That's not what the fans want to hear, but it's reality. Jim Rutherford reminds me all the time. He's club controlled. There's nothing off or not right about this negotiation. I have no intel, Don, that suggests anyone's mad or upset. As of right now, I can tell you that there's no indication that Pettersson doesn't want to re-sign in Vancouver. Here's one for you. Teams tell players and their agents all the time, Don, you got to wait. You got to wait before we do a new contract. And now we got a player telling the team to wait, and everyone's up in arms. Yet the other way around happens all the time. So
listen to you.
I'm giving you an example. Teams tell players, no, we're not talking contract. And then the agent and the player have to sit back and go, oh, okay, we'll wait. Now the player's saying wait, and everyone's up in arms. Here's something else. I'm going to tell you, Donnie, some players simply don't want the distraction of contract talks during a season, especially in
So why not get them done then?
Okay.
Why not finish them?
But I'm going to give you an example, especially in the Canadian market. Example number one, Bo Horvat was livid last December when it got leaked out that he rejected a Canucks offer. He was livid. He had to have a meeting with Allvin in Calgary over it. And so players sometimes don't want to talk contract for that reason, Don. Distraction. I'm not saying that's the case here. I'm just saying that could be one of the reasons. But it doesn't look like Pettersson's going to rush into this. There's going to have to be a high level of patience, Don, from everyone before this thing gets done.
So they were on the verge, or they wanted to keep Horvat here? I'm going off subject.
The Canucks made him an offer in last December, and Bo said no. And then when it got leaked on this show, Don, and Bo wasn't happy. He wasn't happy. So, that's the other thing. The thing that scares me, Don, is if this Pettersson thing keeps going on, is the reporting and the Pettersson to Chicago, that was 100% false.
Well, you're doing some of the reporting.
But did I say Pettersson's going to Chicago? That was a dumb, stupid rumor. But everybody falls for it because that's what Twitter does. 80% of Twitter believes anything you throw out there. Now we got a guy locally saying that the agents don't know what's going on. Boy, when I told J.P. Barry that one, he had a big laugh about that one. How could two agents who are super agents in the world not know what's going on with their clients? That's what I mean.
The agents could never make a mistake, according to you. Now, with Elias Pettersson, you could see where he and J.P. Barry, his agent, are coming from, Rick, in that the situation they've got going right now, especially since the Lotto line has been together, 10 goals in 6 games for Elias Pettersson?
Oh, he's got, that's right.
The road trip was fabulous.
13 points in 6 games for Pettersson.
There you go.
Player of the week.
As they get reunited, and you combine that, like he's on his way, barring something injury-wise.
Back-to-back 100-point seasons.
Back-to-back 100-point seasons. But you combine that with the very real possibility of something that didn't happen last year.
Yeah.
Significant team success.
Yes. That's it.
I mean, it looks like that's – well, I don't want to jinx anybody here because there's a lot of long-suffering Vancouver fans out there. But it looks good. It looks promising. Could you imagine what he would demand if they went on a significant playoff run?
That's it.
Maybe winning a trophy or two or one. And what he would demand at that point, we're talking at least $12 million.
Over 12. If he takes the Canucks deep, Don, it'll be way over 12. And – he's betting on himself. Maybe he's sitting back saying, you know what, I'm going to bet on myself. I'm going to have a great year and cha-ching some more, right? But he said on the boat, I love the boat. I love saying on the boat. People, the
boat interview in Stockholm, in Sweden, in the summer.
He said on the boat, I want to play on a winner. Well, the last time I checked the standings this morning, the Vancouver Canucks are tied for first place overall in the NHL standings.
I think that's what has a lot of people worried.
That's it.
Is that, hey, it's clear that you're on a winner right now, a team that seems to be going places. What's the holdup here?
And no doubt the Canucks are frustrated. I'm not going to lie to you. There's frustration there. Let's get it done. Let's get it done yesterday. Let's get it done today. But guess what? He's taking his time, and everyone's going to have to wait.